Good evening, one and all, and you join us for this Indian T20 League match between the Punjab Kings and the Rajasthan Royals. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and next to me in the commentary position is Ali Mitchell.
Thanks for such a warm introduction. I'm sure I don't need to tell you just how much I'm looking. Seems a strange decision. I really feel the conditions are going to be tricky to bat in at the start. The openers are really going to have to concentrate in the early overs.
So here we go, the players make their way out to a seismic crowd. They've waited all day for this match and they're ready for some world-class batting and bowling. The pitch today, it looks good. A bit of grass on top, so they'll get their wish, I think.
Going with a more aggressive field choice. First ball of the match.
Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off. Brilliant diving stop. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Jaiswal has gotten the big... shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Nearly gets the edge. Singh with a great delivery there. Chance. Oh, nice catch. Great reactions.
What a crucial breakthrough this is. Excellent bowling to get one of the key wickets cheaply.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. The right armour is coming into the attack from the Yuvraj Singh end. Was quick onto that in the infield. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Sampson ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Couldn't get it through the field. That looks gone. Oh, great run out.
trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
Number 4 for the Rajasthan Royals.
Edge, but it drops safely. Everyone's gone up. Singh from the Harbhajan Singh end. Could that be out? Looks like it.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
With 4 of that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Massive outside edge. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Oh, that's cut off nicely. 4 runs saved. He's got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Massive chance. Caught. It's one of the easiest catches you'll see. Caught right on the boundary.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. Finds the fielder with that shot. Good shot, a beauty.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
End of the over. The Royals are 17 for 4.
Another steady over. Would want to pick up the intensity a bit now, though.
Can't get that outside the ring field. No. Terrible shot. Thakur ends what has been a tidy over. Just needed to top it off with a wicket. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Could that be out? Looks like it. Oh, great run out.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. The bowler and the slips have really gone up here. They like it. Punjab needs this sort of rhythm to be maintained. A good over.
Someone needs to grab some wickets, and fast. Not enough productivity so far, despite some great bowling.
Thakur from the Yuvraj Singh end. Wow, that's missed the lot. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Doesn't beat the infield. The Royals weren't given much of an opportunity there. A very tidy over.
It's a tough start, but soon the field will spread and they can start pushing for 2s and 3s.
The right armour is coming on to bowl from the Harbhajan Singh end. Edge, but it drops safely. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that. Might look to go big again here.
Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Cuts that off well in the infield. The end of a very tidy over. Batting doesn't seem to be that easy out there at the moment. Good pressure being exerted.
They just haven't got going, have they? It's been a great bowling performance, though.
Bra, the left armour, is coming on to bowl from the Yuvraj Singh end. Pulled away and into the gap. Could be 4 more.
That was a solid shot, really well played. Ball was dropped just a little shorter, and a great shot off the back foot.
Bra shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Massive outside edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go.
A bit of a change-up in the field now.
Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
Going with a more defensive field choice. A very defensive field, this.
Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away. End of the over. 9 runs coming from it. The Royals are 41 for 5.
How will he reply?
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Straight to the fielder. Too full, should get what it deserved.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
Starting to hit their stride. A fabulous piece of timing, and they're into the 20s.
8 runs added there. The Royals are 49 for 5. Bra from the Yuvraj Singh end. Misses everything. Does very well to quickly get across to this one.
Bonus runs here, 4 of them. The fielder probably thinking of keeping the batters honest, but it's only succeeded in frustrating the bowler.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Nicked it. Wow, that's a huge appeal for the catch. If there's something on it, it was the faintest of edges. Oh, wow, brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
A fluent innings undone by a decent delivery. A good wicket to get at a good time.
A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. That's the over. The Royals are 56 for 6. Was quick onto that in the infield. Perfectly timed. Couldn't get it through the field. Crash! Beautiful bowling.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now. You need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
The new batter always likes to feel bat on ball as they bring a bit of nervous energy to the wicket.
Please make him welcome.
The Royals weren't given much of an opportunity there. A very tidy over.
59 for 7.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Great commitment. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying. Bra has finished off a tidy over there. Nothing to show for it, but will be well pleased nevertheless. Jensen, the left-arm pace bowler, is coming into the attack from the Harbhajan Singh end. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Nice shot. It's straight to gully. Edge, but it drops safely. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter.
The field's providing a bit more support for the bowler, the captain giving them some leeway.
Seems to have misjudged that one. Ouch. Finds the fielder with that shot. Well, that was another good over. You can see the frustration growing on the batters.
68 for 7.
Bra from the Yuvraj Singh end. Drilled that one away. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
That's a big edge, but it goes wide of the keeper. Could be 4. 9 runs added there. The Royals are 77 for 7.
For 7.
Drive straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that one, though. They've gone up here. Bowler seems convinced it was a good shout. It was definitely close.
Now, I didn't pick up on anything there. Very close to the bat, though. Was there a bat on it? Fielders think there was. This could be trouble.
Durrell looking quite surprised. Didn't seem too worried about a reversal. Can't get that outside the ring field. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Doesn't beat the infield. End of the over. One from it. The Royals are 78 for 7.
78 for 7.
Stoinis, the right-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the Yuvraj Singh end. Not the ideal way of handling that ball. Ooh, misjudged that and takes a hit on the body. Needs a direct hit. Perfectly timed.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary. Can he come back with a dot ball?
No. Terrible shot. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Magical shot into the vacant fine leg position, and I do not think anyone's going to stop that.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
10 runs added there. The Royals are 88 for 7.
A bit more balance brought to the field now as the captain swings the changes.
Knocks them over. First ball of the over.
The 8th wicket to fall. The opening batters out there in the field will probably be starting to prepare themselves for their own innings.
Now, great opportunity to prove the critics wrong. Certainly needs to build an innings for the team. Great shot through the gap.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shots. A few moves made in the field.
Bowled them straight through. Good swing coming back in.
Well, the end of an entertaining performance with the bat. Certainly a good wicket to get. Those runs were really starting to flow.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket.
Rajasthan Royals.
Over the infield with a cracking shot. Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary. Six runs added in that over. The Royals are 94 for 9. Stoinis from the Yuvraj Singh end. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Nice shot, straight to gully. Cuts that off well in the infield. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. End of the over. A good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. Jansen with a huge appeal. Punjab having a good chat with the captain. Not sure this one is worth a review though.
Pitching in line, just a case of whether it's hitting the stumps.
Yeah, great decision by the umpire. Challenge wasn't successful. Got him. That's the one they wanted. Full swinging and straight through. Really good innings comes to an end. That's going to be a tough total to chase. Someone's going to need to step up with a big score. I think the openers are going to be pretty confident coming out to bat. It's a small total to chase down, and this should be comfortable. The bowlers are going to have to need a bit of luck.
Here we go. First ball. A lovely delivery. Got it in short and surprised them. They'll be happy only one of those is allowed.
Archer over pitches and pays the price. Great shot by the batter. That could be four.
That was a lovely flowing drive through the covers to pick up the four.
Archer shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Whipped off the legs and away goes the ball. Fine leg, no chance. And a great catch in the crowd.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
Sharma, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. Wow, that's missed the lot.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, and dispatches it to the boundary.
Sampson, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot. That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Brilliant diving stop. End of the over. 9 runs coming from it. Punjab, 19 for none.
We're 2 overs down into the second innings and they're scoring freely at the moment and hold an early advantage.
Too far down leg and helped on its way. It's high and gone. It's a maximum.
That's the start you want. Awesome shot and it's flown over the boundary.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Misses everything. Oh, that's hit them at pace. That looked painful. Nearly gets the edge. Archer with a great delivery there. Drilled that one away.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Was quick onto that in the infield. There's a chance if it hits. End of the over, a big one. 11 runs coming from it. Punjab, 30 for none.
So at the midpoint of the power play, they're going at an excellent rate, just ahead of the required rate so far.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Madness, complete air shot. End of the over, 5 runs coming from it. Punjab, a 35 for none.
Well, I think the bowlers would be a bit disappointed with how they've come out at the start, but they can definitely rein it in a bit still.
Tikshana coming into the attack from the Harbhajan Singh end. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Couldn't get it through the field. Nice shot, but straight to gully. Perfectly timed.
That showed great skill, lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. That's great fielding. That ball was flying. Now the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Seven runs added in that over. Punjab are 42 for none.
The bowlers have been steady. Just some bad balls amongst the good deliveries, which sees their opposition ahead of the required run rate at the moment.
Dug that out well. Seems to have misjudged that one. Ouch. Great sweep shot. Hit wide of square, and that'll run away to the boundary.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings. And out. Superb bowling.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into fireworks as we would have hoped, but still solid work.
Yeah, big opportunity. They've worked really hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get a big score on the board. Bang, bowled, just stunning bowling.
They're on fire out there at the moment. A key batter gone for a duck, completely beaten. What a sight to see the stump sent flying.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. Can't get that outside the ring field. Needs to be on target. Stoinis taking guard. Has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. Oh, Oh, that's beautifully struck. Right out of the guts and all the way.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder? No. Terrible shot. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Good bowling. Kept it nice and tight and made it hard to score. Hasaranga from the Yuvraj Singh end. What a superb delivery. Too good. Just didn't know where it was going and knocked him over.
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. It really looked like it'd be moving on to a big score, but not to be.
It's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. Nice, solid defensive shot. Brilliant. That'll take some catching.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. And a fantastic catch. Long on had to run adjacently a fair bit, and they've held on to it. Great cricket. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
It's another wicket. It's the fourth now. Sometimes you've just got to accept that you couldn't do anything about a delivery.
Oh, my, that's racing away. Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here. How will he reply?
It's a nice sweep shot, but finds the fielder at square leg. Oh, fantastic catch. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled, and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, so I want to show everyone their strength. Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary. Might look to go big again here. That's fine work by these two, putting the pressure back onto the fielders.
And that's gone. Amazing catch. And gone. That's a fantastic catch.
Really getting to the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone. There's not a... lot left in this lineup.
Lots of pressure coming in to bat. We'll have to wait just a little bit longer to face their first ball, though. Perfectly timed. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Finds the fielder with that shot. Bra, ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Swept away, but finds the fielder. That's the over. Punjab are 81 for 6.
They've done well. Sometimes after the power play, the run rate can drop a bit, but the batters have kept up the intent they had early on, and this run chase looks secure.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Missed it. Stumping opportunity. Goes through it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like it'll carry.
That races away to the boundary. A beautiful shot off the front foot. Just textbook stuff.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Six runs added there. Punjab are 87 for 6.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Deshpande, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the Yuvraj Singh end.
A lovely delivery. Got it in short and surprised them. They'll be happy only one of those is allowed.
Brilliant shot. That's one for the crowd.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Cuts that off well in the infield. There's a chance if it hits. Oh boy, that's a maximum. I want to know how far that's gone. Came right off the meat of the bat.
The Punjab Kings have taken the victory. Thank you very much for joining us. Please remember to drive responsibly.
All the way, got it right out of the middle. Extremely